Dion, I felt like we kind of disrespected LSU a number of times down the stretch of the season whenever we would do an LSU preview by kind of just dismissing them, right?
Mm.
They should have been dismissed every single time that we did that. Mississippi State wins their first round matchup in the SEC tournament, 91 to 62 over the Tigers. Josh Hubbard had 26. He was the best player on the court in this game. There are a lot of ways you could go with this, but the Bulldogs were just better in every single facet of this game.
I mean, Cam Carter, ex Bulldog. I'm a big revenge game Cam Carter guy. Not a lot of revenge in this moment. Not a lot of revenge from Cam. Um, not a lot of revenge from Cam Carter in this
Seven
game.
turnovers. Seven turnovers.
Mississippi State, man, like I I'm not going to say I'm going to choose them to make the second round, or not. But what I will say is they play a style that travels. They really, really do. They play
It's
a
like
style that
it's like A&M light almost.
yeah, if you what are they? Great value A and M,
Yeah.
Kirkland brand A and M.
Yep.
That's
Kirkland
something to
brand's a
me.
good brand. We'll go great value.
Listen, I'm a Costco guy through and through, but like we know, I know what I'm getting. I do know what I'm getting. But listen, I think it's that they try they get into you. They muck the game up. They really cause you to be frustrated too. Like when as the game goes on, the things that Mississippi State does, you can see the mental toll that it takes on the team, and it
Yeah.
exhausts them. It fatigues them, and they want and it looks like they want out a little bit. And LSU got their out all the way to the offseason. I hope they all enjoy themselves because it is over.
Well, part of LSU bringing Matt McMahon back is, the token line of we're committing more resources to the program. So we'll see what happens with that. It's clear they need some roster upgrades. Mississippi State, I love this just stat. Josh Hubbard is the only person in this game who scored double figures for Mississippi State, which is kind of surprising given that it scored 91. They had seven other guys score between 7 and 9 points. Like the balance on this, we've talked about how it's kind of like Josh Hubbard and he kind of needs stuff from everybody else. Well, if everybody else gives you two, three, four buckets, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
With with the way they play defense, they genuinely don't need much.
No.
Like they really don't need that much. And I think the way they muck the game up and make it so nasty, like, yeah, even if it is Hubbard versus the world, he might be able to get it done because like your best player is not going to be able to do much in their own right. So
Yeah.
I the way they play travels in March. I'm really impressed with this team, but I will say this: I'm very hesitant to go too crazy in how impressed I am by them, and maybe I don't believe in A&M the most. I think I've been very outspoken about that. I don't know. I like Wade Taylor. He's very exciting, but he's still Wade Taylor. And maybe my feelings on A&M make me hesitate on A&M light a little bip.
Yeah. And that's fair. Mississippi State will have a chance to prove that against Missouri on Thursday in the SEC tournament. We have a full preview on that game up on the channel right now, so make sure you check that out and like and subscribe.